Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Seem to have gone down a little bit of a different route here. It was a Baja. It's still a Baja, but it's undergone quite a transformation. It's now a Kraken tskb-1 71cc. Got a Taylor GT pipe, Blackburn gears, Blackburn drivetrain, ALX Godzilla drive shafts, Taylor hubs, Kraken X2E arms, full titanium hinge pin set, super tough lay shaft. I've got the sim steer, but I've fitted a FG servo push pull. I've got the Detroit hardened steel twisted steering turnbuckles. I've got the brand new AGFRC 2026 limited edition 165 kilo steering servo in there, which is nuts. Kraken big bore shocks on the front. The rears are coming soon. Full titanium hinge pin and Taylor bracing. Red Arrow uprights, GTB joints, Taylor extended with the TZ titanium clipless axles, 55 kilo throttle and brake servo, WJ71 carb, Vertigo diff locket, Taylor shock brace, Taylor rear bumper, Taylor rear brace. I've got the Taylor one billet thickened rear chassis section. This Chinesium's going soon. This will be all Taylor, and I'm going to end up with a Taylor gearbox. This is just a Chinese alloy box. It's doing the job for time being. But yeah, it is getting there. Mad Max V2 Super Hogs with upgraded foams. Blackburn spare gear and pinion. Blackburn billet clutch with UFC 9,200 RPM clutch spring. Well, I've got the ALX lay shaft, but that's not actually in yet, but it will be soon. So just developing it. I take it out for a bash and then I clean it and then I change something. So it's in a state of development at the minute. It's not done. But yeah, I'll have to get some videos posted of it soon, ripping about. It is angry. The Rovan 71, it is a torque monster, but it's only making about 16,500 RPM. I've got a good tune on it, but it just doesn't sing out like a Taylor engine, and that is coming soon. I've got plans for the 71 Supreme V2 to go in here. That has the big 62mm, 64mm clutch in it, I think it is. And that'll have a different pipe on it then. But before I can fit that engine, I've got to develop the rest of it. Eventually I'll either go Red Arrow arms or the FLM alloy arms. These aren't cheap, like, so we'll see how they hold up. But yeah, it's getting there. I absolutely love it. The rear shocks are dead. I've absolutely creamed the top and bottom bushes. So they're not long of this world. Limit straps, I've been told, are going to be the answer there. Galante limit straps. Keep the back end tied down a bit. Stop it banging on the bushes. I've got a Taylor end plate coming here, which should look pretty bling. But it's not bad. It roosters. It's constantly sticking its nose in the air. So it's still pretty good fun, to be fair. When I got away from the standard garbage pipe, this is a 40 to 50 GT pipe. It's probably not a perfect match for the port timing, but it significantly woke it up. As soon as I fitted that pipe, different machine. And the 9,000 plus RPM clutch just bangs in. So I've got a choice of 2 more ratios to have a play about with. But the dream is the 71 Supreme. It does look top notch, but yeah, it's a nice looking model. The Kraken cage, you've got to assemble it. Cut out all the polycarb. Then I blacked it all on the inside. And Mark at Uber RC did me the KTM Red Bull wrap, which is absolutely superb. I took my time fitting that. Couple of little air bubbles in it here and there, but it's hard to push them out because it's really flexible. So I gave up before I overworked the vinyl and made it look worse than it was. But I've used heat lining, if you can see that. So I've protected the roll cage. I got the light bar, and I found a guy on eBay who did me 2 sheets of a wide choice of different stickers, quite like the daylighters. But eventually I want the Kraken spare wheel holder, so it'll basically give it that look, which I do think looks pretty neat, to be fair. So yeah, 5th scale bashing is becoming a thing this summer, and there's going to be some extreme bashing when I get the 71 Supreme sorted. There's a bit of a lead time on it. I can't get the IRC chassis, which I'm gutted about, so I'm having to opt for an FLM hardened chrome chassis with the stiffening brace at the front. But that steering servo is absolutely bonkers. And the lock of the SimSteer is so much better. And I've got 0 play in my steering, which was doing me head in. So soon there won't be much of the original car left. I'm planning on there only being basically the fuel tank. That'll be about it eventually. There's not a lot left now. Once the chassis is gone, I managed to find an alloy top mount here, but I had to drill that out a little bit. But yeah, it's getting there. It's a bit of a thing. I made my own header pipe. It's not TIG welded, but does the job. Bought the Viton rubber sleeve just to seal it up a little better, but you can see the heat it's been producing. It's really been singing down that pipe. But yeah, Kraken tskb class 1 beast. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I run it on A747 caster synth mix, so it's got that retro race circuit 2-stroke smell, which is I like. Date of birth. So yeah, Uber RC, if you're after a wrap, get yourself onto Uber RC. If you're into 5th scale, get yourself a wrap. Lovely job. love it.